Welcome Wet Shave fans. Today I'm going to do something completely different, and I just got an ultrasonic cleaner, just a cheapy portable one, and I'm going to see how it works. I haven't tried it at all yet, but here's what it looks like. So it's just a simple kind of plastic tub, runs off of batteries. I made a solution of vinegar, salt with a little bit of dish soap, so I'll be able to fit 2 razors in there perfectly. And for the razors that I'm going to clean, I have my this is a 1950 Super Speed, and as you can probably tell, it's a little dull and just a little, you know, farm fresh. So somebody cleaned it, but they didn't bother to polish it up. So along with that, I have a 1952 black tip Super Speed. This one is especially cool because I got it for $5 and it was farm fresh as well, and I just cleaned it up with a a toothbrush and some cleaner, but I haven't done any deep cleaning on it. So I'll especially like to see if the ultrasonic cleaner helps with the mechanism inside, because that's a little stiff right now. So I'm not going to make you watch the whole thing, but basically what I'm going to do is put these in with the doors a little bit open like that, and I'll make sure that it covers. I have a blade in this one. There we go. So I haven't even turned this on yet, so if it works, woohoo! If it doesn't, well, I guess it'll send it back. But this little thing just comes in a box with nothing but Chinese on it. It says it's from Yamaha Electric Appliance Group. I don't know if I can get that to focus. Probably not with this camera. Anyway, so that's about all it says in English on here, other than multifunction spectacle cleaner. So I got it on Amazon. I think it was $12.99, and I figure since I like to collect old razors, that if I can clean them up, if this works, it will be money well spent. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. Wow. It's not exactly what I would call ultrasonic, but it is vibrating. So I'm going to let that run for 15 minutes and I'll check it. And so I'll start the camera back then. See you in a minute. Okay, I'm back. I looked up online and it is supposed to make that noise. So that's good to know. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. Just after I turned off the camera, I went ahead and pulled out the extra razor because they were running into each other, and I didn't want one to cause the other one issues. So it's been just about 15 minutes, and let's take a look. Pull it out, take a look. Okay, it is definitely shinier in just 15 minutes. No, it's hard to catch the light without just giving you guys glare. Let's see if I can move it over here. But that is definitely, looks like it's quite a bit shinier than it was. It's probably going to bring out every little flaw and nick in it. So I'm going to go ahead and put it back in for another 15 minutes, and I'll see you guys then. Okay, it's now been 2 15-minute sessions. Let's pull it out and take a look. All right, definitely cleaner. Of course, it's also wet, so it'll really depend on how it looks once it's dry. But I'm going to do one more 15-minute session, and we'll see how that works. Awesome. All right, I'll see you in 15 minutes. And we're back. Okay, so this has spent 45 minutes in here. And I can see that that water is a little discolored now, so it wouldn't surprise me at all to find out that some gook had come out of this old razor. Awesome. Well, it definitely looks a lot cleaner to me. I'm not sure if you guys can really see that in the camera, but it was just a little hazy. You know, it's not like rhodium shiny, but it's a lot more shiny than it was. So, awesome. Okay, we're back after running the black tip through 3 15-minute sessions. You can see that this one doesn't have as much plating left on it. So, though it's quite a bit cleaner than it was, it's one of those ones that'll probably never be shiny unless I get it replated. But it is a whole lot cleaner now. So for the, I believe it was $12.99 that I paid for this little thing, I'd say it was money well spent, because it got these, you know, kind of farm fresh razors clean, much cleaner than I could get with a brush. The next thing to check here is to see how the action is in this. When I tested it the last couple times, it did seem to free up a little bit. It's just a bit stiffer than the 1950. So let's take a look. All right. Not nearly as loose as the 1950, but it doesn't feel quite as tight as it was. So I would say that that cleaning actually did quite a bit of benefit even to the insides here. So it must have worked some stuff out of there, because it does seem to perform a little bit better. So there you have it. Now what's really interesting is look at the nastiness that will come out of this. I don't know if you guys can see how gross that water is. There's what it looked like, the mixture before I put it in and did any cleaning, and there it is after. This little cleaner has little suction cups on the bottom, so I'll just pour it down there, and you can see there's a bunch of grit and grime down in there. All right, there you have it, wet shave fans. An interesting little ultrasonic cleaner, very affordable. I think the next step up from this is twice the money, like $25 that I found on Amazon. They do have some other little portable ones that are made for dentures. This is the only one that I saw that I thought I could fit a whole razor in. And it turns out I could fit 2 in, or one of the long handles would fit in just fine. And it's really designed for, I guess, like glasses and things like that. Your wife's jewelry, watches, all that kind of stuff. So all in all, I am really happy with the purchase. It just runs off of 2 AAAs. So that's pretty awesome. I am happy that I bought it. I would say it's money well spent. If any of you guys are like me and tend to pick up some of these razors out of flea markets and junk stores and stuff like that, and want to get them cleaned up real good. You can sanitize them, you know, soak them in some alcohol, and that'll sanitize them. And the ultrasonic cleaner will get them nice and clean as they can be. They'll, you know, in this case, these older ones, they'll probably never be shiny. I doubt I could bring it back to that. I may try on one of these and pull out the polishing wheel with either the drill or the Dremel and see what I can get if it just needs a little bit of polishing up. If I do, I'll let you know. Have a great night.